Welcome back, Mechwarriors, to MW5 Clan's Ghost Spear campaign. In between episodes, I've done a little bit of housekeeping. On my Mad Dog, I dropped the LRM-20s down to LRM-15s with Artemis, gives us an extra ton of ammo, tighter missile spread, and less heat generation. Additionally, we bought a Stormcrow with Honor. Stormcrow is a great medium mech. We got one of the other Omnipod variants and swapped out, this was an Ultra AC-20, I swapped it out for a Gauss rifle, along with the 60-yard medium lasers. Will give us a good sniper build for Rick. On Sam's Novacat, he's got skills that benefit brawling, so we gave him 6 ER small lasers and changed out the left arm for a large pulse laser. Tara's still in her Fire Moth, but we swapped it out for the Fire Moth with 10 SRM missiles. Jonathan still does Huntsman, because I actually quite like this variant. It's got an LB-10 autocannon, ERPPC, 2 medium pulse lasers, and 2 machine guns, which should be good for dealing with elementals if we run into those. Additionally, I did some research in the science labs, upgraded our science lab and our salvage, bought a technician, those sorts of things. But let's get into the episode.
Phase 1 of this trial was a success. Star Colonel Pryde took the bait and has played right into our hands. She has activated the bulk of her force at their main base. Once the trial resumes, we will engage them. Our objective is simple. Hammer their forces until they accept Night Gyr or run out of assets.
They could fall back beyond their fort and try to draw things out.
If they do, they will hit a wall. Star Commander Rook and his points will array behind it and stop their retreat cold.
We will not let one Falcon slip past us.
Meanwhile, Star Captain Lilith, we will work together to battle through the forces defending the base and then assault it. If we inflict enough damage to the base, the Jade Falcons' resolve will vanish.
Then, game over.
And we collect our prize.
Thank Kerensky, Jade Falcon leadership brought the Night Gyr back with them from the homeworlds.
Night Gyr's
We
good
have
mech.
yet to meet
70
the mech on the
tons, a
battlefield,
lot of pod
but no
space
doubt
for
they will
weapons.
unleash it on us once Phase 2 begins. Once we secure them, these heavies will be useful hardware in the fights to come. The Jaegers are unworthy of these machines. We will know how to maintain them better. I cannot wait to add them to the fold for Clan Ghost Bear.
All right. I believe we've allowed the Falcons enough rest. Ready your units for Phase 2 of this trial.
Alright, we got 235 tons. Let's get into it. Wouldn't you know it? I already set it up, so we have 235 tons ready to go. What a coincidence. Some artillery, huh? Not very clan-like.
We must barge through and hit their base and cause enough structural damage that they wave the white flag to save some honor. Or they will wish Leo Showers never gifted them this place.
Enemy mech down.
Yeah, I'm liking those 11-15s. That was a good upgrade. The number may be smaller, but the missiles hit better.
All units, watch those artillery impacts. Evade.
They're hitting every inch. Still feel like a training exercise?
We need to take them out.
Will the Falcons submit to salvage their honor?
Not without our help. We are about to run into all the fight they have left. Check your weapons.
damage.
Star Commander Rook, get into position.
Copy that. If they try and run, they will hit us.
The other hillside.
Target destroyed.
Proceeding as ordered.
Send that brawler in first.
Hostile birds bearing in.
Combat fatigue is not hitting you yet, is it, Cub? No pausing outside the sim. Have not even broken a sweat. Neutralized.
That one was about arms.
Destroyed. Weapons online. Target. Destroyed.
Guns are neutralized.
Scaffold engaged.
Same with their machines.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Our route to the base is clear. Moving there now.
Marked for pickup.
Our Firemouth is already dead.
If Pryde fueled Elitha, it would have ended there. Instead, she has dragged us out.
And their numbers are taking a serious hit. Explaining the sorry state of the Jaegers will be her next battle.
Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
This route with the center. I believe we lost a Firemouth that fast. I mean, I can. It's paper mache on legs and an engine, but she must have just stood in the artillery or something. Hopefully we can get a little more tonnage to play with in the next mission. Oh well.
More ground forces!
This has dragged on long enough. Let us bring them down.
I have faced tougher fights on Bear Claw. This is a glorified training exercise. Until you take a blast to the chest. Focus! Another down.
Weapons online.
Eyes up!
Target destroyed. Target. Target destroyed.
That's over there. Fighter.
Target. Target destroyed.
Why me?
Red down! Red down!
We just reached firing range. Time to force Marthe Pryde out of her nest. It will not take long. Unless she's intent on bleeding her entire force into the ground.
This will be a great first victory on my codex.
Did we miss the transmission where the Falcons surrendered?
First battle in the Cub thinks he should be awarded the Shield of Zung. Did Sean receive that after last Frontier? Watch it, Cub. I read what he did. He sacrificed himself so you all could escape.
F. But they do not teach you about real sacrifice on Bearclaw. You only learn that in real combat. We shall see if you live long enough for it to sink in. The Falcon base is dead ahead. Tighten up. They are dug in.
ID tags show Night Gyr mechs are on the field.
Alright.
They will not be for long. Time to see what these heavies are capable of.
This could be their last stand. They are bending. Time to break them.
Target destroyed.
All attack units, hit the base.
Chopped another of my codex.
Target. Target destroyed.
These turrets.
Destroyed.
Easy to take that damage off the field. There's no reason not to do it quickly. Let's see if I can peek over a little bit.
Target. Scan mode engaged. Scan salvage. Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged. Target.
Yeah, we got elementals
New target.
in the buildings.
Target neutralized.
Some of the elementals are elementals after the Night Gyr.
Hostile elemental just hooked onto my machine.
Scan mode engaged. Security.
Grab that while we're cooling down.
Scan complete. Scan mode disengaged. New target. Scanning complete. Target destroyed.
Elementals got wiped out.
Target
I'll take some
destroyed.
torso instead.
Scan mode engaged. Disengaged.
Is mine not shooting?
Keep hitting it. Close the walls on them. It will not be long until the base goes critical.
We've intercepted Falcons trying to retreat into the forest.
20%
We will
left
make
to kill
sure
one
they
space.
stay where they are.
Thank you, Star Commander.
Smash things and crash them. Why waste heat? Alright, listen, Jonathan.
Roger. Loud and clear, Star Captain.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Sumner?
Zakon Kabrinsky. This is Star
Marthe
Colonel
Pryde.
Marthe Pryde.
Alright.
Well timed. Your base is under siege and your units are dropping like flies. Do you wish to signal an end to this trial? Nick, but since insist on fighting like inner sphere surats, I will treat you like them.
You guys opened up with our
We
training.
have fought within the bounds of honor. I have witnessed the bounds of your honor. Now you shall witness mine. Mission accomplished,
Bring your
Second.
summoner over here.
She is on the field. Ah, we hit her forces with everything we have.
Our Night Gyr mechs. They pack a punch. Mech destroyed.
How
Mech
honorable of
destroyed.
you with this ambush at close range.
Concede, Star Colonel. Salvage some of your warriors and your honor. You underestimate our capabilities, Ghost Bear. And you are overestimating your
Right,
odds.
Nailed that mech. Pilot just bailed out. Maneuvering through
Let's
shock.
right after. Ten.
Chucked another on my codex.
Your Falcons are beaten, Star Colonel Pryde. My offer of Hydra stands. Do you accept? In the name of Clan Jade Falcon, I accept the offer of Hydra. Well bargained and done, Star Colonel Pryde. Well bargained and done.
All right.
All units, our foes acknowledge our victory in this trial. Stand down.
I
All
did see
that is
that on the mech
left
here.
is for us to collect our prize.
Come on. Got survival under that. She earned plenty of mecha XP though for the 5 minutes she was in the fight. Yeah, she just got cored out. I don't know how, but that's not surprising for a fire moth. All of her arms and torsos and legs are completely intact. All right. Let's try and max this out. Don't need as much mech components. We'll do that. Kodiak. Nice. There's the Night Gyr. Gyre.
Hey! Pay attention, MacJock.
So elementals, this guy, the huge guy, are genetically bred. All of them are like over 6'5",
Where did Aletha find this kid?
incredibly
I understand
muscular.
the Khan wanting to keep top talent distributed across the frontline galaxies. A freshly blooded Sipco graduate? In the Keshik? We had to earn our blood names and take down a ghost bear to join the Silver Root. A child is nothing but an insult to us.
We have our former Khan's incompetence to thank for that. Alpha Galaxy cannot afford to lose any more experienced warriors. Aletha and Bjorn have a monumental task ahead of them, trying to get the Ghost Bear back on track. The kid's appointment is Aletha showing the rest of the clan that even a Khan must make sacrifices if we are to right this ship and catch up to our rival clans.
Not bad.
Could be worse. The Cub held his own against the Falcons well enough. Now we see how he does against the Jaguars.
Well, at least this fight will test his patience. The Jaguars have a way of bending the rules in their favor.
Our fearless leaders in the Crusader cause.
Not so much anymore. Leo Showers may have united the clans and led us out of exile, but he is gone now.
And the new Ilk Khan stacks the deck in favor of the wolves.
Adapt or die.
All Ulrich Karinsky has done is remove the guardrails put in place by Showers. Now the gloves are off, and it's every invading clan for themselves. The Ghost Bears may have stumbled out of the gate, but no one will remember that once Operation Revival is done. And we take our rightful place as the strongest clan in the Inner Sphere.
So in the first main campaign, the Smoke Jaguar campaign, it follows the very beginning of the invasion of the Inner Sphere. For those of you not familiar with the lore, Inner Sphere is what's left of humanity after hundreds of years of war. The clans are descendants of one of the great leaders of the past who put himself into exile out into distant space, and they're the ancestors of his exile come back to retake the Inner Sphere from what they consider less than worthy successors. All right, cool. Ghost Bear Alpha Galaxy paint job. Did we get anything neat? Science Lab, Marketplace. Alright, well that was this episode. I'll see you in the next one. I'll tell you what I do as far as Mech Lab upgrades, and we'll see where the next mission takes us. Thanks for joining me. See ya.